Today, we are blessed to present the insightful conference entitled Take Bold Action for a Vegan World, Part 1 of 5, on Between Master and Disciples, given in Chinese and English on October 29, 2019, in New Land Ashram, Taiwan, also known as Formosa.
Hey. Hello lah. Hello. How are you? You look beautiful there with the decoration. God bless you. Can you hear me at all? Good. I saw many of you from a foreign land have taken time and trouble to come to the New Land Ashram. And I wanted to see you very, very much. But I was still in retreat. And then when I wanted to see you in Sihu afterward, I cannot make it. You know, karma, right? Karma is always a problem, you know, right? If it's one person karma, it's easier to take care. If it's many, many people karma, then you know already, it's more complicated and inconvenient to take care. Another thing is, if it's the world karma, then, okay, you can imagine, okay? You can imagine. This retreat, I had to work a lot. Apart from inside work, even need to take care of some of the outer work as well. And the Maya was really swooping down on my retreat this time, very, very diligently, I have to say. If the Maya can use all this power and diligence to help me, then I will be invincible. We can change the world into paradise just like that. Unfortunately, he did not. The entity, whoever the entity is, that we call Maya, doesn't help us. He stands on the opposite side of our ideal and of humans' wellness. This retreat is not as smooth as the first one I ever had. And, you know, the more I'm working inside for the world, the worse kind of energy that Maya was sent over. But I won't give up. I told him all the time. I told that entity all the time. You do what you want, and I do what I want. But I would never give up because of you. So don't dream about it. I'm in a little cold area. How about you? Do you feel okay or cold over there? Huh? You feel okay? Yes. Not too cold? Okay, good. Anyway, I'm okay. It's just a little bit challenging this time to fight with all sides. Back, front, up and down. Left, right, but I'm okay. Just that I cannot see you. That's the only regrettable thing. But I do feel that you wanted to see me very, very much. And in my heart, I would like to respond to that love that you sent to me through your longing, because some of you haven't seen me for a long time, and vice versa. I do regret not being able to see you. I did try, but in the last minute, still cannot make it. You know, things happen. Yeah, all right. Yes. No need to mention a lot of negative things here for you. I'm glad to see you. Looking happy, radiant after so many days of meditation. Ich gratuliere. Yeah, congratulate. Nevertheless, we still have all the time, all the chance. Yeah, okay, we hope so. Yeah, we work together anyway. So love is looking in the same direction. So we are never apart. Yes. Besides, even if we are not seeing each other in this life, in this physical life, we will see each other permanently. Somewhere. Somewhere you cannot imagine. But you can think of, you can dream of this. It's a brilliant plan of existence that we have no word in our vocabulary to explain, to expound, to describe, ever. And our brain cannot really capiche or imagine, but never mind, we'll get there. In some of your meditation sessions, your visions, you probably have some glimpse of it. And the gods of the upper level was so merciful even to show us on this planet by the double sun. You know, last time somebody took a photo in Mongolia. It shows that, you know, there's a planet behind the sun, together with the sun. There's no way to describe the plane of existence, the new consciousness plane of existence, but it's just a symbolic message for the world to know that we have a new planet. For you, the worthy souls, the beloved children of God. And I'm very happy that we saw that in physical dimension. I saw you came from everywhere, you know, Argentina, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Germany, what else? India? Mongolia, that I know, yes. China, Vietnam, or Iraq. Where else you came from? UK, yeah. USA, Australia. What did I miss out? Tell me.
New Zealand, Master.
Yes, New Zealand, of course.
Hungary.
Oh, wow. Hungary, so far. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
coming.
Master.
Yeah. Kusanam.
Australia, Master.
Australia, I had mentioned, no? Okay. Who else that I have missed out?
Canada, Master.
Canada. Oh, yes, of course. I could not miss that. Yes. Much more, eh? Yes. I would really have loved to see you in person. I mean, this is as personal as it gets for now, but I would have liked to be there with you, you know, breathing the same air. And I don't really miss you that much. I just miss the food that they prepare. I'm sure they prepare wonderful food these days, right? Yeah. Hoping that I come to enjoy. And then you take care of it all. You took care for me, this beautiful food, yeah, including my portions, correct? I don't have to be a clairvoyant to see this. I don't have to be an Amsago or Nostradamus to, you know, envision all this stuff. Well, good for you. I don't always have this good luck. So some place is very beautiful, like Hungary, you know, that countryside area that we meditated and did a good retreat before. I could not stay. I wanted to. I love that caravan, little trailer, you know, very small one, like 2x2 or 2x2.5. I had everything inside in it, even a sink. to wash my hands, to get some water, to cook hot water sometimes independently. I feel very free in that little trailer. Later, we even had a bigger one, right very corner of the garden. And I tried to stay there too, but it didn't feel as cozy as that little one. It's about like a half oval shape, and inside there is a bed even that I can share with my dog. And then there's a small sofa bench like and a table. You can work on it. And then outside we built an extra little porch, and then I can put some dogs, a kennel outside. And I even built a little staircase for the dogs. We don't have enough room, so I have, a duplex for the dogs. So he can come down, like that. And I really feel very, very comfortable in that little trailer. So comfortable. Yeah, and the Hungarian people treated me so nicely, treated me like a princess, a queen. Yeah, they brought me good food, cooked beautiful goulash, I didn't have anywhere else such a beautiful goulash as I had over there. I still remember that. There was a sister. She cooks fantastic goulash. I can't remember her name. I'm not very good with Hungarian language, though. Their language is really out of this world. I don't hear anything similar in Europe. And I don't see anything written similar in Europe. Right, Hungarian people? It's very different, yeah. But the goulash is, really extraordinarily good at that time. Maybe she cooked with love, or maybe it was the right ingredients. Because they have special red chili sauce in Hungary. Yeah, if you don't have that, it doesn't taste the same. That's a very, very important ingredient in the goulash that the Hungarian people cooked. It's made in Hungary. It's grown in Hungary as well. Hungary is a country with a lot of agriculture products, and good one, healthy, wholesome. So if you live in Hungary, it's an agriculture country. You would never be hungry at all. I don't know why they put the name Hungary. You would never be hungry in Hungary, that's for sure. It's in the middle of Europe, and the climate would be always similar, it would not change that much. Maybe with climate change, it changed a little bit. But because it's in the middle of Europe, it won't be affected that much. And the agriculture tradition of Hungary would never change. Everywhere you go, you will see they grow vegetables, they grow cereals, they grow sunflower in their field, many other products that can feed the whole country and surplus. That's right, Hungarian?
Yes.
See, yeah, I know your country. If it's hot somewhere, you could go to Hungary. If the climate changed too much, you could go to Hungary, yeah. If you feel like other cannot provide enough food for you, you go to Hungary. The life there standard is very, very frugal. You can buy a simple house, maybe $30,000 US, and you'll be happy in there already. I never wanted to leave my little trailer. I don't need a little house, my little trailer good enough, because over there people left you alone. People truly leave you alone. You are in the middle of farmland. Around you is all farm. Paddies or wheat farms or corn. They grow all kind of stuff. Only farmers live around there. And so you can see very beautiful scenery and open. And the air is fresh. We have a lot of trees around too. And nobody bother you ever. So you feel very free to live there. And the Hungarian people, they are very simple. very simple, very pure-minded. Except for Slovenia, I didn't see any other country in Europe who has a group meditation with pure native people, like in Hungary. Yes. We also thank to our brother and sister over there who, in the beginning of my mission even, way, way, way back, I don't want to remember because that will remind me that I'm too old. But way, way back when I wasn't very known, everywhere in the world, since I first came to Hungary one time, and then they begin to translate my whatever teaching, that meager teaching in writing at that time. And then they disseminate it all over. And therefore, we have many of our Hungarian brothers and sisters. And that's due to the diligence of the brother and sister, the first ever brothers and sister in Hungary. We didn't have a lot at that time, but he was one of the main, push and pull the wheels of the Dharma in Hungary. Yes. So many people in Hungary joined him. And not just join, but whoever has been initiated have not wavered from the path due to the translation of whatever teaching he got at that time. Yes. I pray that heaven bless him and all involved, in my early days. I still miss Hungary very much. I miss that little trailer. Please don't sell it, don't rent it out. Save it for me. Empty even. It's not much. It's only 2x2. And it's nothing much inside for anybody to buy or to envy as a value. It's just a little trailer, for one person. It's a single trailer. Lucky I'm single, so I can have such a beautiful trailer. For two people it might be too crowded, even though we say two accompany. But in that trailer it will be a crowd. The dogs, they didn't mind. I didn't mind of my dogs because they don't make trouble at all. They don't play games with you. They don't bother you. They're always peaceful and loving, attentive, and appreciative of whatever I give to them. Oh my God, I talked to you about dogs again. Because this retreat I had to take care of my dogs. 2 of them have been scratched and sick by some of the negative power attack. They shielded me. First they had problem. I did not want them to do that, but they always did. So now I had to put a ring of protection on them. But then it was kind of late. But they're okay now. It's just that my heart feels so painful. In the retreat, I should not have dogs or humans at all. I should not see anyone. Even the one who brought food once or twice a day, they just put it outside, on the gate, and then I go and get it when I'm ready. Mostly I eat only once. That's enough. And I don't feel like eating at all. But I also even got sick. Ain't nothing serious, don't worry, okay? Nothing serious, just minor problem. But if I happen to see you today, then I would have another minor sickness. Not that I mind, not that I care, just that I cannot make it, okay? I was already, and instructed people already to make it ready in Sihu for me to come and meet you. At the moment, I cannot go to New Land. I cannot explain, okay? I cannot explain to you right now. There are many things I cannot explain to you or tell you. Even I told you about peace, like I meditate for peace, just that. And then my life become not peaceful afterward. So many disturbance, so many trouble, so many obstruction. And also some illness, and delay in peace. But it's very difficult to avoid. We have Supreme Master Television, I call SMTV sometimes, but we cannot call SMTV because that will be overlap with the other SMTV. There is one SMTV in the world. It's in a small country in the middle of Italy. Samarino Television. Yeah, I remember. And they call themselves SMTV. Is that correct? Any Italian, European? Yeah. That's one small country, yeah?
Small country.
Called Samarino. Almost ignored by the world. But they exist. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. Yeah. And they have a television called SMTV. Right, so we call it Supreme Master Television. Huh? So we have Supreme Master Television, we have the staff, which I sometimes have to talk to them for some, just to connect, and also for some question that they had in their minds or they wanted to ask me. And also sometimes I have a meeting with you or gathering with you, retreat with you, then it just spontaneously, naturally comes out. It comes out before I even think about it. So, because of your eager and longing minds, you wanted to know what I know. You wanted to know what progress we made for the planet. You wanted to know how peace process is going on. Yeah, what have I done? Oh, what am I doing? What will I do? Oh, what I was doing, what I am doing, what I will be doing, etc., etc. And you just ask question or even don't ask question. I just blurt it out before I could even control. Even I knew that I should not tell you anything at all. Even higher heavens warned me. Eosku gossips warned me not to talk about it. Otherwise, I will not have peace. Even the world have peace, I will not have peace personally in my life. And that I knew. And I have been experiencing this kind of unpeaceful retribution due to my talk, due to my several or many revelations to you and to the world, because whatever I reveal to you, they won't keep it secret. Yes, it will be on TV for the benefit of all. Well, I don't mind. It's just that we have to sacrifice sometimes, our time together because of my unpeaceful situation has been going on for some time. And I'm lucky I'm still alive, because the negative power has put many traps in different places for me to fall into, fatal traps. And sometimes unknowingly I even go there, but somehow it veer away from me. Yeah, that's what the heavens told me, the higher heavens told me, Eosku gossip told me, that it veered away from you. It veered away from you 2 times at least. And this time, I just avoid. I check before I go. And that's why I cannot see you today. There's some obstructions on the road, okay? Yes. At least I'm still here, and then we can have a chance to see each other some other time. Right? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Even if we don't, we're always together. Yes. You know that. You can see me in your house. If you are awake, I'm sorry. Sometimes I came, but you're sleepy. Yeah. You are not there to greet me. And then when you woke up, you say, Master, you never came to my house. I'm always there. Yeah. Sometimes you're too busy with other things, or maybe believe in other entities and forgetting me, so I had to stand in the corner waiting. Yeah, until invited. No? I can't just come in without invitation. We have to be polite, no? All right. It doesn't matter. I'm always there for you, with you, and love you. I'm glad we can even talk to each other, huh? You see, in the old time, We cannot do this, right? Even just some decades ago, this is unheard of, unimaginable. Yeah. And now here we are. I sit here, you sit there, and we can see each other like you are sitting in front of me, like I'm sitting in front of you. I don't know if my image is very clear for you over there, but your image is absolutely clear. Yes. It's clear? Ah, wonderful. You can see the color of your hair, color of your eyes, yeah, and your nose, your ears. I can see there's a monk there. Korean monk, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Okay. You still stay, huh? Or is it new?
Yes, sir.
Stay, huh?
Yeah, working team.
Working team, wow.
Yeah. 1 month helper.
Wow. What do you work on?
For painting.
Painting.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, okay.
Cement,
Thank you.
concrete.
Ah, 감사합니다. Ah, 감사합니다. Thank you. Thank you. Do monks work in Korea? Yeah, my monks do. My monks, they do work and try to be independent and contributing to the world. You know, they even work in the restaurant, like to do some cooking. Yeah. But peace will come, okay, for all. Now here, I'm big mouth again. I am not clairvoyant or anything. I just feel that it's going that direction. Don't you? Yes? You feel that way too? Also because heaven told me, higher heavens, yeah, Iosku, other higher heaven, they cannot always communicate with me, but the Iosku goddess, because it's near the border with the shadow world, so they can help me in some way, not all the time though. I have to bear the consequences of whatever I do for the world. So doing good doesn't mean you don't have bad consequences in return. It depends on what you're doing. It depends on who you are. If you're just a disciple, then you're okay. If you're a master, then you're not. Yeah, you have to pay, for your disciples, for whomever you help. And if it's for the world, then it's a big amount of consequences and karma. So because I was crying, I was crying alone, either during retreat or when I'm working, when I see the animals suffering, or when I have to proofread many scripts for SMTV, yeah? And I have to edit them, or edit sometimes the video clips if it's not appropriate. Or if it's in doubt, I have to tell them to fact check, okay? Even though I don't read the script during retreat, but I had to read them before the retreat, in advance. And then afterward, I proofread again after retreat. Yeah. It might not be as good as when I do it daily, but it's still better than nothing. Yeah. Also, I've been training them so we can more or less get on track, so for the days or for the time that I'm not available. But still, even retreat, I sometimes call them, because I caught some glimpse on TV that is not correct on the Supreme Master television screen. So I still need to call them and talk briefly because I don't know how to send email. In retreat, I don't use any of those. Yeah. But sometimes I can use telephone. Yeah. Because when I do retreat, sometimes in a remote area, the phone doesn't work. Then I have to go outside somewhere, where the signal will be at least off and on, receivable. And then maybe I can use some of the old-fashioned telephone that I can send messages. Yes. The new phone, I don't know how to send messages yet. I did know how, and then I forgot. I have to relearn again, but I don't ever have time, Everything have to put off until cannot put off no more because of the world. The world come first, you know? Yeah. And so many things have to take care, yeah. Therefore, I don't always have time to learn more stuff, but I will have to, you know, so it's more convenience. I just don't let a lot of people know my phone. None of them know my phone. When you text, people have to know your phone. Maybe I have to learn to do that, at least somehow. So then I can text to one person at least, yeah? But I didn't even have time to organize all this. Imagine, yeah. I thought I can do it this retreat. I have more time, but then the dogs got sick, both of them. And one is a little serious. You know, Good Love, he's so big, and I had to nurse him. And when we have to go uphill, then we have to use a golf cart to bring him up. Because if I don't let him up, then maybe he heals slower. So he see me every day, I can heal him in different ways. But that also hinder my retreat and also give me some problem in return. And also other dogs, you know, one dog beat the other dog. Not that serious, but still I need to comfort her psyche, her mental wellness and her emotional wellness. And then I asked that dog, why did you do that? She said, not willing. This is exactly what she told me. Not willing to, but pushed to by negative force. And it's even by one of the person. I don't want to mention name here, okay? One of my disciples. But it's not that I blame him or anything. It's just that if you're angry at something, your negative energy will harm somebody who you direct your anger at. My dogs are powerful, but they had to undertake that. And I'm very, very sorry. Many people, many of disciples, of course they are diligent, okay? And they did not want all that. But humans have this dual nature, yeah? And we have good nature inside, and we also have bad side. And if we don't practice very well the way we would like to, due to circumstances, due to worldly duties, due to emotional problem at that time, or marriage, difficulty, or whatever, yeah? Or other distractions in the world, like we prefer to watch movies or games instead of watching Supreme Master television educational programs and getting more blessing and getting more support invisibly to meditate, to progress. We prefer to do something else, which is our habit, which is pour us, by the Maya force, by the negative power. And then we forget our holy self, and then we be less and less divine. I don't mean we are less divine. We remember less of our divine. We connect less with our powerful divine selves. And then we have trouble. We let the other side of our personality, our inherited DNA, or the fixed karma power pour us. And then when we get angry at somebody, that body will get hurt. Even the dog who shield the person, he shield the caretaker. And then the dog get that, full blown. And then he became aggressive. He cannot control himself, or she cannot control herself, and begin fighting. Normally this never happened because the daughter beat the mother. That is very, very unimaginable, but it happened this time. Then, of course, we had to rush to the hospital and then taking care and then medicine, and it take more time, more effort, yeah, and more obstruction for me. So I had to do retreat take care of some important, undelayable documents, as well as taking care of my dogs. Of course, I have assistants who take care of some part, but I have to also take care of some part. Because my dog, or any dogs, any pet, they don't just need medicine and food. They also need emotional support. They need expression of love. They need physical contact to be happy and contented. You know that very well, right? And my dogs are precious to me more than gold, diamond, ruby, anything you name it. Because they also protect me with their lives. It's truly like that. It happened again. And I really detested this, but I cannot help it. They just did it without me can do anything. That lucky for them is not fatal. It's just that still, like a typhoon, the passing by typhoon still can do some damage. Not as full scale as if it hit right to that area, but the nearby area still have some damage. In Taiwan, we should understand that better because we have a lot of typhoon now. It's less strong now than before, yes. It could be very, very destructive for the people, houses, property, life, and harvest, and cause a lot of sorrow. Your dogs, or your cats, or your pets, your birds, they all shield you to some degree, whatever they can. Actually, if you do know what your dogs, for example, do for you, you would kneel there and hug him and her forever and crying with gratitude and love. They do things you don't even know. They shield you with their power, whatever they have, all they have. They give all they have to you if you're in danger. They take on your disease so that you won't die or that it don't get worse, so that it be curable. If they can, But if really your time is up, of course they can only lighten it. But they cannot go against the law of the shadow universe, okay? When you have to go, you have to go. But if they still can, they do anything for you. If you know what they can do for you or what they would do for you, you would never, ever treat a dog the same way. You would probably treat them like you treat God, that much. Because God you don't see. I mean, most people, they don't see God, but they can see their dogs. You see? The manifestation of love on this planet. And that dog doesn't just love you. He shields you from many harms. He protects you with his life. He laid down his life for you anytime, unasked and unknown, unthanked for. I know my dog did that. And if you happen to still have some telepathic ability in you, most people lost anyway, then you would hear what they tell you, what they warn you not to do, where not to go, when not to go, because you may be in danger. They would help you all that. But you cannot listen to them, so they had to shield you with their lives, with their bodies. Therefore, they suddenly get sick, suddenly get accident, and you think it's just a coincidence. No, it's not. It's not coincidence that your dog suddenly gets sick or passed away or had accident or suddenly run away outside somewhere. Yeah, they want to stop the negative energy that come in towards you before it reach you, before it go near you. And they tell you what is what and watch out for whom that is harmful to you, or don't associate with whom that is no good for you, will bring you not good luck, bring you not good health, bring you not good happiness. They will tell you anything. They know everything. Absolutely. But not every dog have the same power, of course. They just do what they can only. Yes. Even if you have a few dogs, 1 or 2 will be more powerful than the rest. And mostly they are the leader of the pack. They are stronger. They eat more. They very, very healthy and bigger than the rest. Even not bigger, but they look stronger. Always. And they emit the aura of authority and protectiveness. We human are such a pitiful lot. We know nothing. We see nothing. We hear nothing. Sometimes I'm so busy with work, I did not even notice some things, and my dogs have to tell me. Either one of them or several of them repeatedly to make sure that I hear. And if I don't hear, they go pee-poo right in the middle of the house, and then I know. Okay, what now? And then they would tell me before it's too late. But I'm lucky, I avoid fatal accident at least 2 times this month, because not just my dog, but the goddess and the angel, they shield me. And so the negative energy just veer away from me, just in the nick of time. 2 times like that. And I have told you already, 64% of our group are very, very good. Yeah. Or at least neutral. Only 36% are not too good. Some are truly from hell or just came from hell, and they really, really drag me down a lot. But I have promised to give initiation to all, barring none. So I have to bear a lot of suffering because of this minority. But I'm glad that the majority is good. That's better than the majority is bad and the minority is good, right? Yes, yes. Many of you have elevated up to the 4th and the 5th level already. And I'm very, very pleased. I'm very pleased, yes. Even if the people who do harm to me, or the disciples who every time they do something, they harm something else, even then I accept it as the karma of the group, of the whole, and the world as well. So even if I remonstrated them, it's not with hatred, it's with love, and with acceptance. I just want to tell them so that they get better. They pay more attention to what they're doing and not like blindly, absent-mindedly be the instrument of the opposite force, of the negative force, which harm us, harm their master and harm themselves and harm their relatives and friends by the karma they created. You came to listen to me about Buddha, high-level stuff, and all I talk about is dogs and workers and karma. Do you mind? No? I thank you for your tolerance and understanding. Yes. We are just chatting so that I have excuses to sit with you and look at you, and that you have excuse to see me. You always wanted to see me, no matter how long, how much, where. This is better than nothing, right? Yes. I'm right, yeah, I'm right here. Even if you're in Taiwan and the weather is temperate, but please keep warm, okay? Yes, keep warm. You'll be surprised. Taiwan is a wonder island. If you drive just a few hours away from where you're sitting right now, then you will get the hot weather. Right now it's not hot, of course. It will be very comfortable there now. I mean warm, very warm, not like where you are, okay? And if you go a little bit northern, you feel cooler, yeah? And if you go a little bit on a special mountain, some other mountain, then you feel cold, even snow. We have a mountain called Alishan. It has snow sometimes, right? Yes. Yeah, it has snow even. Is it snow sometimes or all the time in winter? Huh? Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. I saw some photo. Yeah. It's a wonder island, I'm telling you. How can it snow in such a small little island like this? Yeah. And in the middle of the sea even. The sea, water, keep the temperature inland more regulated. You know that, right? So it cannot be too hot, cannot be that cold. So Taiwan is a wonderful island. And it even had a high mountain so that you can see snow. And it's cold over there. If you go there, winter, you must wear fur coats. I mean fake fur, like what I'm wearing right now, vegan fur. Or wear thick jacket, something like that. Yeah. Imagine, huh? Taiwan. Yeah, it's a wonder island. I have never been there yet. Maybe one day I will go. Even just nearby, you get cold also, okay? I remember one time, long time ago, I was in the north of the island, on a mountain called Yangmingshan. Esha, not Ixa, Yangmingshan. Okay, thank you. The cameraman remind me how to speak Chinese. Okay. I don't know why I forget Chinese either. Maybe I speak dog language too much. And even dogs speak English and I speak dog's language. Can you imagine? My dogs speak English and I speak dogs. Doggies. Yeah. And I have to sing to them to calm them when they have trouble and sick and pain. And I have to soothe them with my hands, yeah, and heal them also partially, not just the medicine. Because some kind of karma, if they bear, medicine alone cannot heal. I was in a mountain called Yangmingshan. It's a national park. It's beautiful, yeah, isolated. And I lived in a tent then. It's so cold, so cold, so cold. Very, 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 very cold. And it doesn't feel like the mountain is very high because you keep driving up, the slope slowly ascended. So when you were in the top of a mountain, you don't feel like it's very high. And some part of the top of the mountain are flat. Yeah. So a long time ago, some people had house on this mountain. They are not allowed to build anymore nowadays, of course, because it became national park. It's become so flat, I had a little so-called house in the Yangmingshan mountain. You have to walk very long way, driving up to the top already, and still have to walk up at the steps. I don't know how many thousand steps, or at least hundreds of steps, and then walk along again, and steps again, and walk again. I don't remember how long. Maybe at least it takes. 有没有人记得？20分钟。20分钟，从下面啊，从这已经屋顶了啊。OK，20分钟是你们走的，我走的话最少40分钟。I just asked, and your Taiwanese brother told me that it took 20 minutes, but we are already at the top, and then it will take another 20 minutes to walk up. I say it's his 20 minutes. For me, it's maybe 30, 40 minutes or 1 hour. Some of my assistants say 1 hour because she walk and then she has to take a rest in between. Yeah. Over there is truly nothing, but it's a big flat land, big enough for me. They have even a bamboo grove on it, flat. Yeah. And the Taiwanese Taipei disciple surprised me with a 6-corner kind of house. And the bedroom is on top, hidden, yeah. And then downstairs there is a big, big enough for me. Of course, I'm a small person, so whatever they build is big. It's like a pavilion, you know. You saw it sometimes in some of my cooking show that they show, or some of the show they show where I do some painting, and that pavilion, yeah. And on top there's a bedroom small, and then they even make a water sprinkler system on top of the roof, because they are so loving. One of the brother of yours, he went to Australia already with his family, yeah. But he built that with the other brother and sister from Taipei or other part also. But mainly it was him. He's a builder, so he built that. They make a sprinkler system on top of the roof because they heard one time I said that I love rain. So that's his magical raining system for me. It also cool down the roof, you know, in summer, yes. So we don't have aircon or anything. I don't remember that. We have fan, yeah. And I cook on the pavilion, you know. The pavilion is all empty. There's no screen, no door, nothing. And I remember the mosquito, a lot of them in this bamboo grove. But they never touched me, never. And I don't remember any of the nearby assistant to me has ever been bitten by the mosquitoes. But I saw them, group of mosquito, dance, you know, dance groups together in different places in the bamboo grove. I saw that, but I just saw it a few times because I don't notice them because they don't bother me. It's funny. And nowadays, they even beat me in the city. Yeah, anywhere. It's funny. I don't know if my blood became sweeter or my karma became more attractive. Oh, could be both, huh? Yeah, I really love that place. When I went up there before, I didn't have a lot of disciples then. I was working for the refugees from there and then going down. That's why I had to leave that place. I never wanted to leave that place. I feel like I'm so very detached from everything in the world, from anything that I wanted. It's a very simple place. Just have a bedroom. I don't remember have a bed. Just sleep on the floor. And they have water connection. Electricity even. Can you believe that? Magical people. This group of people. I remember. Yeah. He was a builder. He was a well-off person in family. They cannot offer me any money. I don't accept, so they just went up there. Yeah, that place is a private land, I think. I don't remember asking. I presume that it's a private land because there's a bamboo growing. There's a big grove in it, and there are other fruit trees as well. You know, these are old time when people already have it before it became national park. And of course the government still allow them to continue to cultivate or plant things or build a little hut. They cannot build big house with concrete and cement and all that. But a little wooden hut to be okay. Nowadays I heard that it's a long time already and a typhoon kind of damaged some places and they wanted to go up to repair it. But I say, wow, it's such a long way, you know, very difficult to bring the material and all that stuff, so forget it. I don't think I ever have that luxury to live there again. So I just don't want them to waste their time, you know, just use it to meditate. That's what I told them. I'm not sure if, meanwhile, they sneak up and repair it or not for souvenir, you know. For later generation, when I die already, then maybe they sell ticket to come up to visit, you know, here, the master, Ching Hai, you know, she lived here before. Look, here's her shoes. There's where she cooked, you know. That's what they do with a dead person. Houses or residence, right? Okay. I imagine there were maybe throng of people, you know, walking up these difficult steps and long way up, and then paying homage or take photos or touch here, touch there for blessing. Maybe they make a statue of me standing in the middle of the room or something, greeting the tourists. That is a 20 minutes walk from already on top of the mountain, where you already park your car far away, because your car cannot go up and you have to climb up many steps already. And then you can continue going further. Yes. I used to have a little storeroom there, 2x2, they use some metal sheet, to cover around, just to wrap around and then put a roof on top. I used to live there next to a stream. We have a stream there. That's what I loved about it. I didn't have a lot of money at that time. And then we bought that place, borrowed some money from a brother. I repay already, even though he didn't want it, but I repay. I said, I don't take anything, so please accept it. It's not much. It's very little money to buy that little place. And we're not allowed to build anything. So just a few sheets of metal, they somehow connected together, make it into a square room, and a few sheets on top. Easy to demolish anytime. And then we have a big tent, make it a canvas tent, with bamboo stuff, whatever we have. Even at that time, we're already working. We're in a small group, but already working. We're distributing leaflets or small leaflet news for people or for the disciples, so they continue to study the teaching and continue to be inspired, and encouraged to meditate, and to keep the vegan. At that time, it was vegetarian. I don't ever drink milk, and I never thought of milk as something bad. Later, I saw how devastating, how cruel, how inhumane practice of keeping cows in small pens without any turning around possibility and chain and all that. Oh my God. Then I don't let them drink milk anymore. Even milk may be considered vegetarian. It's not killing, but still the treatment of cows is so inhumane. It's not the way I saw it in my country. Vietnam. We don't do that. The cows or the ox, they just roaming around in field, and maybe they help with hard work, carrying things for the farmers or plow in the field, during season, now and then in season. They have their own house, they go in there and they coming out in the morning with the cow boy and then go grazing, mostly leisurely and well fed, well taken care of, because the farmers in some rural areas, they depend on the cows and the ox, so they treat them very nicely, yes. There's never beating or forcing of any kind. Not that I saw, okay? And when I was in India, I saw the cows running around everywhere like people. And if a cow or ox, happen to be having a nap in the middle of the street or even highway, all the cars stop. You know that, right? Even if you don't see it, you saw it in films. I saw it with my own eyes everywhere I went in India. Cows are respected and loved like people. They even touch the cow's feet or touch the cow's, behind. And then they put their hand on their forehead as a sign of respect. Because in India, according to Hinduism, cow is holy. They give milk to children. In those times, we didn't have many facility or alternative. So the cow give milk to many children and raise them up. So they consider the cows like a surrogate mother, like a second mother in India. And still nowadays they do that. When I was there, they do that. Yes. And they feed the cow too for whatever they have. Sometimes they have leftover vegetable, they just throw it on the street, the cow eat them. And the cows are free to roam anywhere. And people have to give way to cows, not cows give way to people. All the cars stop until the cows finish with his or her siesta. And stand up, stretch out, and lazily walk into the meadow next door, or next to the street, and graze around there, or lay there. Yeah, that's what I saw. So I have never thought that milk can be anything harmful. And also, I studied Buddhism before. When the Buddha first came out of his samadhi, he was very weak because he was following the extreme kind of practice that he learned from someone else. They say they have to really starve themselves, or don't eat, don't drink, and that. Just meditate, and then they get nirvana. Later on, the Buddha realized that it's wrong. And then he stepped out of that, and then the first person he encountered was a lady who gave him some milk to drink. And that's how he regained his strength. And he continued to go learning and practicing more. And that's how I thought milk was okay. But later, when I see the modern time, animals industry is so inhumane, so wicked, so gruesome, so barbarous, that of course we don't take that anymore. And if any of you still did not get it, then you have to watch these films, you know, The Dominion, watch Peter's film, watch Earthlings, watch Cowspiracy. We advertise them for free anyway on our Supreme Master Television, and you can watch them on Netflix, yeah, or the similar film about the abusive, the extent of cruelty, the extent of abusive practice that the people do to the innocent, helpless, defenseless, gentle animals. Show it to your friends. Watch it with them, even though you will cry and you scream out loud from seeing their suffering, but you watch it with your friends. You know, those who still eat meat and drink alcohol, even drink and drive and all that. You show them all these consequences. I know it's gruesome. I could not even watch it without screaming. Sometimes I have to watch in many sections in order to finish the film, so that I can tell you, so that I can tell them to advertise it on our SMTV. We don't advertise the whole gruesome things because it's too sensitive for the children. But we advertise their film, the title of the film, so that the people can find it and watch it themselves. And so that you can show it to other people in your capacity. Don't rely only on me alone. Don't rely only on Supreme Master TV alone. Because in some corner, people don't know our TV exists. Don't rely on us. Don't rely on me alone to save the world. You save the world with me. Okay? Yes. I told you that 53% it came from Master power, you know, through the lectures, through the things that she embedded on the host, through the God's blessing together. That's a Supreme Master Television, bless the world. But every drop counts in the ocean. Every drop makes the ocean. So please, save the world with me. Help the animals who are suffering without anyone to rely on, without anyone to defend for them, without a voice to speak out, to scream out for their suffering. Every time I cannot bear. I have to block my intellect many times. Otherwise, I'll be crying all day and suffer so much, knowing the suffering of the animals. I have to block some way. Otherwise, I cannot function. I cannot work for the Supreme Master Television. I cannot work for you. I cannot work for the world. I have to be strong and tough. But I'm not always tough. In the corner of my room, my cave, alone, I cry many a time just to release some of my anguish. Yeah, I just cry naturally without thinking, without even knowing that I'm crying. Please do help. Help in any way you can. Show your friends the gruesome practice of animal industry, of how we as a human lost our humanity, lost our humane quality, lost our compassion, lost our sympathy. We lost everything if we lost love. we lose everything, absolutely, if we lose compassion and mercy in our heart. So you try to invoke that merciful quality in other humans, wherever you go, wherever you are, whenever you can, okay? Yes, by showing them the benefit of vegan diet through our television. You have many information. You take out some clip and show it to them. Show the important clips of the harm of alcohol, of meat, of fish, and those films, the gruesome, the wicked, I have no word. The evil practice, I have to say, evil, barbarous practice of animal abuse in livestock industry. Show it all to them. Shove it all to them. Let them know. Let them be ignorant no longer about what they are eating, about how they are harming themselves, bringing all this dead, bloody corpse, flesh into their body, and other harmful substance as well, which is absolutely unnecessary. You have to show it to them. Don't be shy, okay? You might be suffering because of the images, but you have to show it to them, okay? Yes. Because simple word, gentle word, plain word don't work. Do something, huh? Please, whoever can, do it. Even if you're old, you're never too old enough to watch those films with your neighbors, yeah? Or whoever come visit you, your family member who don't eat vegan, who still drink alcohol, harming themselves, all that. Show it to them. Don't just show my lecture, huh? Let them wake up. Let them see the reality, the connection between the piece of meat that they put in their mouth and the pain, the agony, the suffering of other beings in the dark corner, hidden from sight. Show it all to them. Yeah, okay? Well, thank you for any help you do. Don't be jealous with me because the master take the credit for 53%. I would like to take credit for 100%, so that I can boast with all of you, say, I don't need you, I don't need you, I do everything myself. Yeah, maybe if I don't have you, if you're not there, if you're not my disciples, then maybe I can claim credit 100%, who knows? But nevertheless, I have to do many jobs at the same time. I have to even earn money. Yeah. You don't just have privilege and blessing, okay, and benefit. You have duty also, okay? Do it with me, work with me, support me mentally, physically, although not financially, I don't ask, okay? But you use financial wealth that God give to you to distribute, okay? To help the poor, to help advocate a Supreme Master Television, to wake people up through our news, to our show, to our program, and help to pay for the films that you let them watch, okay? Or you pay for the film and then you download it, you send it to them. Even if they don't come to you to watch, you send it to their living room. You send it to their computer so that they may be curious and watch it, yeah? You send the harm of the animals' products, of the alcohol, of the drugs, of the cigarette, of all kind of things that it plaguing our brothers and sisters on this planet. You have the duty to help them. I'm not alone who wants to help. You also want to help, no?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, sure. Then do it. Do it. Then do it. Do more, okay? Do more. Of course, you meditate. That's important, yeah? And you prepare vegan food for whoever come to you. That's important. But you show them also the reality of the livestock, wicked, barbarous, evil industry. I don't mince my words anymore. I don't like to mince my words anymore. We don't mince our words anymore, okay? And we don't mince our action either. We go it outright right now. It's time. We have to do it more bold, okay? Bolder, more courageous now, more outright now, because time is very, very short now. The master power, heaven power can help to keep the planet afloat for some times, to buy time for us. But we have to take action now. All the governments in the world must take action, or else we'll be all gone. And even if the planet will not be gone, it will be like a burning inferno. And I don't think any good parents would like to imagine their children or their grandchildren be burned in such an inferno like that. So if they love their children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, they have to act now. They have to be vegan now, because it's already officially acknowledged by all the governments in the world. I pray, I hope, I plead with them that they should act now. There is very easy way. There are many ways to survive. You don't have to eat the meat or the fish or anything that moves to survive. We have so many proteins from all sources. And nowadays they are going to make even protein from thin air. Remember? Yeah, wow.
Yes, Master.
The world's getting better all the time. It's just that the world people has to catch up with it. And then it will be even better and better all the time. You have to step on one ladder step first, and then you can go up and up and up and up and up. That's the logical thing to do. So if they became vegan, our lives will be more comfortable. We will have more and more extraordinary high techs. We will have less or no more disease. We will not have to mourn early the death of our relatives, friends, or loved ones. We will live happily, healthily, long life, and connected with the divine even, because the heaven will be able to show us some expressive signs of their love and their connection with us. Right now, humans, many, or majority, or at least half, are still blind, deaf, and dumb to their great selves, to the almighty power, and to all heavens. Just because they abuse themselves, ruin themselves by eating other beings' flesh and taking in those intoxicants, which is very, very detrimental to all aspects of our beings, not just the bodily sickness, but it's a mental disturbance, psychologically ruin, psych also damaging, mental disturbing, and spiritually detrimental. I don't have enough vocabulary to describe what harmful effect that humans take by themselves into their beings by doing such and such thing, like meat, wine, alcohol, drugs, etc., etc. Okay, if you have any question, please ask me, and my calendar probably will prolong a little longer. Thank you for your loving attention.
Thank you, Master.
And your enthusiastic clapping. Good for my ego. Good that continue to do. Yeah, it's good that so that my mind will allow me to continue to do my job. So it doesn't complain. Okay. Question? Oh, it's all enlightened already. Yeah.
师父，我向您今天来汇报，我汇报3个问题，就是3个成果了。然后在汇报之前，我向您分享2个，这次青海日，的一个体验。第一个体验呢，就是您咨询的时候，我听到给我最深的印象，就是说打坐跟呼空气一样。所以说这2天我的打坐就一下子就能入定，非常好。
好，决定的哈，决定要打坐的。
是的，是的。还有演出的时候，我看到花生师傅来了，非常感动。
好，你决心就会有结果。
是的，
都是在这里，要决心，要决心。
这次这些演出震动力非常大，我一直在下面鼓掌，真的太棒了。 然后我现在向师傅汇报3个成果。第一个成果，市长邀请我做一个海峡两岸的农业，他们很大型的农展馆，农业展览，然后做农产品的科技成果，嘉宾演讲，我第一位做嘉宾演讲，演讲完之后很受震动，他们很多就这个农场主都找到我，帮他们做改良土壤，然后呢还有市长。他邀请我的，并且他说：“哎呀，你讲的都是能落地的，我还头一次听过。”然后他要配合，他说：“我看下一步我到哪个市当市长，我真的全部推行。其实我讲的都是和平曙光的，主要的这个方向和定位。所以说，他是非常震撼。宴会第2个汇报的呢，就是我们国资委，大陆的国资委，我们专家团队。”给他做的提案，重点是这个和平曙光，就是这个生态社区的建设。带这些国资委的领导，到我们医院，我是树市医院，然后给他们做了整体的检查，他们也比较震撼，这个医院没有任何动物成分，治病还治得蛮好，也很多病人疑难病都治好了。到我们医院都是吃素的，病人吃素，员工都吃素，他们就觉得。哎呀，吃素还这么好，这么健康，我们的食堂也都是跟他们中午在这里吃的饭，啊，他们觉得哎呀，素食很好吃，然后呢就有健康，重点呢，我还带他到我们全国各地，做的那个这个试验基地，主要做了很多示范，以村为单位，我们的条件就是农药化肥除草剂不进村，每个村落。就是做到的是这个垃圾分类，然后呢，所有的秸秆垃圾都还田，都是经过生物转化，然后这个等于变废为宝，对环保也好，主要那个植物长出来的，我都经过我们农业部指定的检测机构在那里检测，50种农残和重金属都归0未检出，所以说他们。经过参观那个这个示范基地的时候，直接就拔下来吃。我说没关系，这都没有任何污染，并且呢还有土壤里面还有 B12。我说你们吃的还不缺 B12，
了不起啊！你了不起啊！
非常高兴。
你做什么了不起？给市长请你啊！啊？
是我做那个生物工程，就是土壤改良。
了不起！你看没有市长请我呢。
那我就代表我们的团体了。
恭喜了，
非常好。
好，
谢谢师傅。
恭喜。
第3个呢，就是
做得好。
对，第3个就是这个我给他们做了很多提案。这个提案重点是工业文明转化为生态文明，然后这个我们恢复农耕文化，传统农文化，然后做3精教育，做那个传统教育的从幼儿园开始，啊，然后整个村落没有病人。首先我给他们全面检查，到我们医院所有的村民到我们医院去检查，检查完出现有病的，我直接都给他们治，几乎是给他们免费治。然后对，都非常高兴。
做得好，
好，谢谢师傅。尤其他们疑难病症特别多，有的都不能回田去耕作。结果今年我给他治完了之后，自己就跑到那个地里面，所有的他家里的板栗，他都能收集过来，非常高兴。然后第3个呢？谢谢师傅。还有第3个呢，就是我们现在这个团队在这里面，准备给做一些这个生态社区的建设，生物科技园区建得非常大。我也跟他们的领导做了谈话，然后他们也准备把我们的项目引进。重点我还是以和平曙光的主线跟他们谈，非常好。谢谢师傅，汇报完毕。
好，谢谢你。
谢谢。
我听得完毕。报告完毕，听也完毕，谢谢。Okay, good. All right. How long have we been together? Maybe almost 2 hours, right? Yes. Okay, it's good enough. Too much good things you cannot digest, so another time, okay? Yes. I really need to go. Yeah, I really need to go take care of my dogs, take care of some urgent documents, and meditate, okay? for the whole world. See you another time, if possible. God bless you. God take care of you. And I love you.
We love you, Master.
We love you, Master.
Likewise. I also love your master. Love you. Bye. Love you. Take good care. Take care and help others, okay? Meditate and help others. Ciao. Love you.
Merveilleux téléspectateurs, nous apprécions votre compagnie pour l'épisode d'aujourd'hui intitulé « Prenez des mesures courageuses pour un monde vegan » partie 5 sur 5 dans Entre maître et disciple. Dans un instant, retrouvez la série en plusieurs parties sur les anciennes prédictions à propos de notre planète, prophétie de l'âge d'or, 108e partie. Le grand saint dans les prophéties chinoises, juste après les nouvelles déceptions. Veuillez rester sur Supremasa Télévision pour plus de programmes positifs. Que votre famille et vos amis bien-aimés soient bénis dans l'amour du paradis.
Wondrous viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled Take Bold Action for a Vegan World Part 5 of 5. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May your beloved families and friends be blessed with heaven's love.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.